Between what you paid for the shares when you bought it and when you sold it, that's the profit that you make.
Oh, okay.
Can I compare it to other things just so that I know you're comfortable?
Yes, please.
The jacket you're wearing right now,
Yes,
you paid money for it, am I right?
definitely.
Who sold it to you? Can you remember where you bought it?
Forever New,
Okay. They make money, did they not?
they did.
How did they make money?
I would say they got a factory to make it
Yeah?
and bought it for, say, 100 rands, and then took it to their store and sold it to me for, say, 300 rands.
There we are.
Yeah.
So the amazing thing is the concept of making money buying and selling shares is the very same thing how you make money when you buy and sell clothes, or even when you've got a spaza shop and you sell loose cigarettes.
Oh, okay.
You buy a box of cigarettes, you open it, you add a profit, you sell, and that's how you make money.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow. I did not know that.
Any other questions, or do you think you are okay on this now? You understand it?
I think so far I understand.
Okay, so I'm going to recap. You understand
Yes.
that shares move up, down, and sideways?
Yes.
And this movement is constant every day?
Yebo.
Okay. You also understand the concept of the fact that it moves up and down creates opportunity for us. How does it create opportunity, Tandeka?
I think from the knowledge that you just gave me, it simply means that when they go up and down, they allow us to buy at a low and sell at a high. Am I right?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay.
Okay, now I can see you understand. Fantastic. We go over to the next part.
Okay.
Okay, let me stop there.
Amazing.
Who's going to give me feedback?
Amazing.
That was
It's
beautiful.
amazing.
Why is it amazing?
You don't actually seem to be running to finish the presentation. You're actually checking on the client that is he understanding what we are giving.
Yeah.
And I think the
And-
fact that
and-
you are
and-
explaining it in such a way that even someone who has no knowledge about this understands how buying the selling of shares is actually as simple as buying chickens and selling them at a high.
Well, it is.
Yeah. Yes.
Not technical.
So
We
it's
are,
not.
we are giving the basic
Yes.
information that everybody needs. That why do I have to get into business to make
even a
profit,
layman can
and how does
Yeah.
this profit comes about? And he must understand these movements and everything. That at the end of the day, if these movements were not there, there is no benefit for him. So they are relevant to
So
be
that
there.
is what worried me for all three of your pictures, is it wasn't very clear to the person how he's going to benefit.
Yes.
It wasn't very clear to the person. I felt
Where the
for a
benefit
new
comes
person, they
from.
wouldn't understand why you're explaining this graph thing to them. They'd wonder, well, what the hell? What's
What
the
does it
point
have
of
to
this? What does this do? Why,
How do I fit in here?
exactly.
In fact, I think your illustration, an example of saying you buy the shoes for 10 rand, you sell them for 50 rand. How much have you made as your profit? So the minute it goes higher, it means you are making profit.
Okay, so Sandiso, after our chat with Myron this morning, what is the similarity for you between what Myron does on the phone and what I do in a sales presentation?
The similarities.
Yeah. You heard Myron on the phone?
Yeah.
I'm talking about the way that he does it and the way that I do it. What's similar?
What I can pick that is similar, you giving to the client what you inciting the client on what will benefit him.
Okay. All right, it's not the answer I was looking for.
Okay.
Can I tell you, and I'll make a statement and then you can tell me if you agree or not.
Okay.
Myron got on the phone. He was very calm, very relaxed. Compare that to what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Am I rushing it?
No.
You said it earlier.
You saw it is as if you're not selling anything. You're
No.
meeting somebody,
Chatting,
your friend, your
talking.
old friend, and you're talking. There's a subject that you're talking about.
Yeah,
You're not selling anything to it.
exactly. Because I'm busy teaching someone something here. Even if they don't buy from me, they will, for the rest of their life, understand that when I look at stock market and shares, these things go up and down and up and down, and I will only make money if I buy at the right place and sell at the right place.
Yeah,
You with me?
100%.
And that is a very important thing for you to do.
Not to
You
be a
know, I think you
salesperson.
you have shown me why I actually had a client. I signed him, everything was fine. He had it, but then he came into the office again and still wanted to understand this part. I think I get why, because you know, chances are he signed, okay, it's a good concept, but then he sat down and said, did I understand how the shares actually work?
He didn't.
He didn't.
He was so keen that he signed
Yes.
up, even if this didn't make sense
but
to
he
him.
did not understand this.
Correct.
So you can easily cancel.
So yes,
Maybe one thing does. We become so skeptical not to waste, because we promise 45 minutes and we promise 30 minutes.
yeah.
So we become so skeptical. If I detail the explanation, I
Okay,
will then.
I'm going to stop the recording because I want to talk to you about something else. Because I want to finish the sales training in 5 minutes or so, and then, you know, Monday we do the next part. Talk to me about this, Tandeka. Did you learn something?
actually, I did. I did. I think more than anything, it actually showed me faults, where my shortfalls are at. Because I think with me, when I do this part, I think it doesn't take me more than a minute or two.
Yeah,
I just rush there and I go to the next page, and
Want
the
them to
clients
sign.
definitely they sign, but which is why I was saying, then I wondered why is he coming back again now and asking me, so what happens when the shares are going down?
Yeah.
But it makes sense why. Chances are he was just sitting there thinking, I'm going to make money. I do not know what she's saying, but I'm going to make money. I'm going to make money.
Correct.
Yeah.
So this is your steps. You know what you need to do. Number one, you start by explaining the graph. Here is the graph. Here's the price in rights and cents. Here's the time from there to there. And then you take your pen and you say, okay, you know, at 9 o'clock sharp, the shares start buying and selling. So every second there are trades happening. So what do you think happens to the share price? It goes up, down, and sideways. Okay, second by second, let me draw some dots. Excuse me, what does our software do? It makes you graphs. So now he understands this.
Yes.
Then you say to him, okay, now that you understand it's going to go up, down, and sideways, that's the concept I really need you to know. Why is it important? Because it creates opportunity for us. It creates the opportunity as for to do what? To buy low and sell high. So that the difference between where we sell and where we bought, that's our profit. Okay.
Yes.
He's got to understand that. He's got to understand the movements. And it's only because there are these share price movements that there's the opportunity to make money. Okay. So, everyone happy with that?
Yes.
Yes.
So, Sandiso went to go and see someone, and the person's objection, or you spoke to him on the phone.
On the phone, yes.
It was one of the hot leads we gave you.
Yes.
The person's objection to him was, well, the JSE gives free seminars. Why should I do a course? Okay. So I want to do that role play with Sandiso, okay? So I'm going to go, we're now talking on the phone. I'm going to say to Sandiso something like, well, you know, we educate people about the stock market. I want you, Sandiso, to answer exactly like the client answered. And then I'm going to show you how I handled it. So, Sandiso, now that I've chatted to you, tell me, have you ever bought and sold shares?
Yes.
Okay.
I
So
do.
how did that happen?
I do own shares. One of these BE shares, MTN shares that we have, I bought them,
Okay.
and they're doing fine for me.
And you made money.
Yes.
Yes, that's exciting, eh?
Okay. Cool.
Tell me. I just want to clarify and say at Stock Market College, what we do is we educate people about the stock market.
Wait a minute. You say you educate.
Yes, we have this course,
Okay.
and we teach people how to understand the stock market so that you can make money there.
So tell me, how much does this education cost?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked. Making an appointment with you to show you what we do, that's going to cost nothing. After I've shown you what we do, you'll know all the options that we have, and you can pick from there. So, your diary, can I see it tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon?
No. There's no need for presentation. Just tell me the price so that I can tell you the way forward. I'm just recapping the words as they are.
Of course. Cindy, so if you sign up on our course, it's 20,780 Rand.
Oh, that's a lot of money. You know what? There at JSE, we shareholders, we are often called for seminars, free seminars. Some run for a day, some run for 2 days. When we go there and we are educated about our investment. So I don't think I'm going to pay that amount of money.
Okay.
When I can get it for free.
I hear what you say. I want to ask you, how often have you been to these JSE seminars?
I didn't ask that question.
How often have you gone?
I don't know how I was going to answer that one.
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe twice.
A few
Yeah.
times.
Twice.
Yeah.
Okay, and it was like an evening seminar, am I right?
Yeah.
How much did you learn in that time?
Well, it was a lot of information given to us at that time.
Did it help you?
Yeah.
Why do you
think
say
you're
it didn't help
competent
you?
with your training?
Yeah, because it was a lot of information given in one time, and I couldn't grasp everything that was given there.
Okay. What do you do for a living?
I am computer specialist.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to be ignorant. Can you become a computer specialist and be very good at it if you go to the odd evening course for free somewhere?
No.
I didn't hear you nicely.
No. Yeah, I missed it.
You missed it.
Yeah, you missed it. Sometimes, these questions.
So, okay, so let me tell you the facts. The JC does run free seminars.
Okay. I didn't know that. I was hearing for the first time.
Yeah, you can go onto their website. You can even register your email address there, and they'll give you a newsletter and stuff like that.
Okay.
So it's not even as often as once a week on a regular basis. Sometimes once a month they run like a seminar, and they do it in the evening. It's like 2 or 3 hours. I've been to those seminars.
Okay.
And
You're not going to learn to trade and make money.
You're just going to learn about investing.
Well, you go there, you learn some of the very basic things of, okay, this is the JC, this is why it's there, this is those kind of things. But you are not going to learn any shit that's going to make you money or get you to become a trader or become successful or whatever.
Not in depth then.
No. It's like, I don't even want to use the word overview. It's like an information session. Hey,
Okay.
people, the JC's there, you can make some money, you can buy and sell shares. They teach you absolutely nothing that's going to make you successful. So the point that I want to make, and I think I did it well in our role play,
Yeah.
your first question should be to someone to say, well, what is your job? Okay, you're a computer technician. How long did it take you to study that? Did you pay a lot of money for it? Yeah, you did? Okay, so if I now come along and say I want to be a computer technician, but I don't want to pay for education, I'm going to go to the odd free course or seminar. Do you think that's going to work?
No. Yeah.
So then I'll put the client on the spot. I'll say, listen, Let me ask you, do you want to make money or not really? Do you want to become successful?